2 more kindergarten classes that are going to come in, and they will be up in the front. You guys don't have to move to make space for them. Okay? How many of you have been to a Crocker Cougar assembly before? Okay, hands down. How many of you have never been to a Cougar assembly before? So there's a few, right? So this assembly is going to be a little longer than usual because we have the regular Cougar assembly stuff. But before we do that, I want to be able to introduce all of the grown-ups who work here, because some people don't know all those grown-ups, and I want you to know who they are. So we are not going to cheer and scream every time I say somebody's name, okay? What I'd like you to do instead is one of 2 things. Ava, stand up and do that. This is Ava. Watch what Ava's doing. That's a silent cheer, right? You could do that, or if you want to wave to the person because you're excited to see them, that would be okay. But we're not going to be noisy. Mr. Harrison, is there going to be an opportunity for kids to say anything later in the assembly?
Yes.
Okay, so you will get to make some noise later in the assembly, but it won't be while we're introducing all of the teachers, okay? Kindergartners who are walking in, you're doing a great job. Come on in. You can come all the way over too, Maria. Okay. Is my dropping? Yeah. You can come all the way over, it's fine. All right, so I'm going to start by introducing our 5th grade teachers, because our 5th graders are on the stage. I'm going to let you cheer for our 5th graders. They are the leaders of the school right now. Everybody cheer for them. And you get to cheer with your voice this time. Cheer with your voices again. All right. So that's at the end, after I introduce all the grown-ups, you will get to cheer with your voices again. But when we introduce each individual grown-up, we're only going to cheer with our hands. Okay, let's practice. Let's pretend I just introduced Kermit the Frog. Very good. Oh, I heard some talking though. So we're going to keep our mouths quiet. Let's try it again. And our new teacher, Kermit the Frog. Well done. Perfect. Okay. They can come all the way in. This is our last class. Kindergartners, come all the way over here to where Miss Lavarro is standing. Excellent. All right, so 5th grade teachers. When I call your name, would you just kind of make your way to the front, and you can wave too to the kids? So we've got Miss Spees, we have Miss Wheeler, who teaches 4th and 5th grade, and Mr. O'Brien. So you guys wave so everyone can see who you are. Miss Wheeler, you have to wave. There you go. All right, next up we have 4th grade. We have Miss Ski. Miss Ski, where are you? Oh, there she is. And we have Miss Bernstein. Where's Miss Bernstein? Oh, there she is. Miss Bernstein's in the back. She's coming up. She's silently waving, making her way up here. And again, Miss Wheeler is teaching 4th graders too. 3rd grade, we have Miss Anderson. Where's Miss Anderson? There she is, back in the corner over there. And we have Miss Ng right next to her. And we have Miss Grappius on this side of the room. And we have another teacher, Miss Dino, who is unfortunately sick today. So we'll have to wait to meet her. Okay? In 2nd grade, I feel like I'm announcing a baseball game. In 2nd grade, we have Miss Hafner over there in the yellow. And we have Miss Kanterwitz, or Miss K over here. And we have, raise your hand so that kids who don't know you, Miss K, Miss Kanterwitz, and we have Miss Ascension, 2nd grade. There we go. In 1st grade, right next to Miss Ascension, we have Miss Butler. And Miss Elise is working with Miss Butler, so meet her too. And 1st grade, we have Miss Labarro right here. And where's Miss Shane? Is Miss Shane's class not here? Miss Lisa's going to go get Miss Shane's class. I think she must have forgotten. So we'll meet her in a second. And in kindergarten, batting cleanup, we have Miss Henry, and we have Ms. Schwab, and we have Ms. Mondrapa over here. All right, those are our, oh, I'm sorry, Ms. Shum right here. Ms. Shum is here, also kindergarten. So wave to Ms. Shum. Okay. Then we have some other people here who do important jobs as well. So I'm going to start in the back of the room, so you get to turn around, and you can say hi to Mr. Chris. Mr. Chris, you can wave. Oh, wow. You guys remember you're still silent waving. You've been doing so well. And Miss Nola. And there's an adult in the back I don't recognize.
Hi,
I'm a substitute teacher for Ms. Dina. My name's Gabrielle Baker.
What's your name?
Gabrielle Baker.
Ms. Baker, welcome. And we have a parent taking pictures. Coming down this way, I've introduced all these people. We have Mr. Ponder here. We have Ms. Angela. We have Ms. Heller, who is new this year. We have Ms. Keller. Everyone gets to know Ms. Keller in art. We have Ms. What'd you decide? Did you decide? Ms. Davis, right here, who's new to our school this year. We have Ms. AJ. We have Mrs. Stone next to her. And we have Ms. Lisa. And I also want to introduce two people who have worked really hard for our assembly. First, you want to just be Natalie? Okay, this is Natalie. Wait for Natalie. And this is Mr. Harrison. And they put together the assemblies. Now, you get to cheer for every adult who was introduced. Go ahead. You can there's one other rather large being on the stage. Who is the rather large being on our stage? The Crocker Cougar. Let's hear it for the Cougar. All right. So can you have machines class come in the back? Welcome them in. All right. So I'm going to hand the microphone to Mr. Harrison, who's going to take over from here and have a good time.
Thank you. Hey guys, how about a hello to one other very important adult in the school, Miss Kelleher. Okay. Good morning, Crocker. Okay, so for those who aren't sure, it's Mr. Harrison. Let's try that again. Good morning, Crocker! Okay, that was great. And good morning, Cougar. I would love to know what every single one of you did for your summer vacation, but I don't have time to ask, so I'm just going to ask Cougar. Did you have a good summer? Yeah, what did you do? Oh, you read, okay, yeah. What else? Anything else? You swam, okay. What else? You read some more, yeah. You like it? Cougar loves reading. You went hiking. Yes, you went hiking, okay. Anything else? Yeah, okay, we get it that you read. Good. All right, well. Sounds like a great summer. You got one more thing. Okay, what else did you do? You picked up strawberry picking in Watsonville. Yes, I got it. And then you ate them. Excellent. Good. All right. Well, it is so good to have you back. It is so good to see all of you out there. And it is so good to see all you fifth graders. Now, I know you're talking over me, and that's okay, because I haven't told you yet what the word of the month is. But once I tell you, I know you're not going to talk over me. I do want to say one thing. A few people have come up to me and said, Mr. Harrison, something's different about you this year. What changed? You're right. No, actually, you're absolutely right. I got some new striped socks. So that is different. Everything else goes the same. All right. Yes, I grew up here. That is true. Okay, if I could have everybody quiet while we introduce the word of the month. Before we do that, I want to say a special welcome to the kindergartners. Can we have quiet, especially you guys, since you're going to help me out here, okay? So kindergartners, welcome. This is your very first, probably, word of the month assembly. Did any of you come up, maybe you have an older brother or sister, have any of you ever been to a word of the month assembly? Raise your hand. Just the kindergartners. I know, well, most of you have. Okay, well, so for the new kindergartners and new students, every month we're going to focus on a word, And it's a word that we think is a very important word for our community, both in Crocker and outside of Crocker, in our greater community, in our homes, with the neighbors. So the word of the month this month, just raise your hand if you know it. It starts with R, it ends with T. Yes, what is it?
Respect.
Exactly, it's respect. Respect, we start off with this word because it's such an important concept to respect. What I want to do to begin, and Ms. Keller said you'd get a chance to talk and say stuff. Now's the first of a couple chances you're going to have to do that. So, like I said, the word of the month is for us here. It's also something that we like to observe when we're outside of the community, of the school. So we're going to say it loudly. We're going to say it sort of normal voice. We're going to say it quietly, okay? And we're going to just say it all different ways to sort of represent how respect is so important everywhere. I'm going to ask the 5th graders to help me with this, because you guys are up on stage. So what we're going to do, 5th graders are going to say respect, and then you're going to answer back, respect. When I point to you, you say respect, respect. One other little thing, when my hand's up here, we're saying it loud so the neighbors can hear it. When I'm down here, we're quiet. Here, we're just in normal voices. Okay, everyone got it? So here we go. I think we got it, and I think everyone heard it. Good job. So, respect, there are different kinds of respect. One is listening to the person on stage without speaking unless they ask you to. Another kind of respect is respecting people's things, their stuff, right? Not breaking their toys, not messing with their pencil box if it's not yours. You can respect other people. You can listen to them, right? You can, listen to what they want you to do. You can be polite. And a very important kind of respect also is you can respect yourself, right? You can sort of respect your own ideas. Treat yourself with respect. So I'm going to say a few ways that you might show respect, and just think to yourself. I'm not going to ask you to answer which is which, but think to yourself, is this sort of a kind of respect I show other people? Or is it a kind of respect I show myself? Or is it both? So one way you can show respect is you can listen to others. Another way is you can listen to yourself. Listen to your own thoughts. You can play fair. That's a way of showing respect. You can share your ideas. That's kind of an interesting one. I think that's respecting yourself, but also respecting others by sharing your thoughts with them. You can use good manners, like I said. Clean up after yourself. These are all ways of showing respect. Now, a lot of people have said, not quite sure exactly who, but it's been said, that you can't expect other people to respect you if you don't respect yourself. So think about that too, ways to respect yourself. Now, what I want to do today, I don't know if you've had a chance to see it, but there is a Word of the Month board, a big bulletin board up by the office. And some great parents put that up every month, and there's some really neat quotations there. As the year goes on, we're going to have each class help us with an assembly, and we're going to put some of their work up on that board. Right now, though, because it was the beginning of the year, we didn't get a chance to work with the 5th graders before. We'll get you at the end, don't worry, at the end of the year. But we are going to have the 5th graders help us now, and the rest of you, choose a few quotes to put up on the board. Now, a quote, for those who don't know, it is something that somebody said. It might be taken out of a book. It might be something someone said. And I found some great quotes about respect. I could not decide which ones to go on the board. There were just too many. So I'm going to ask the 5th graders to help us decide by taking a vote. We're not going to count every single person. We're just going to get a general idea of which quote, ooh, I like it, I could sing this, of which quote we're going to put on the board. So I'm going to read you 2 quotes, and this is how we're going to do it. I'm going to read you 2 quotes. I'm going to ask the school, not the 5th graders, to just show us with a show of hands after I've read them both, which quote you think should go on the board, okay? And then, and 5th graders, I want you to look at what they think, take that into consideration, and then make your own decision, okay? And I'll ask you to decide. Okay, so here's the first quote. Pay attention because these require a little bit of thinking, okay? First quote, number 1, to be united is a great thing, but to respect the right to be different is even greater. Okay, that's number 1. Number 2, respect the opinions of others, even if you disagree with them. Okay, so first I'm going to ask the school, I'm going to read the first one again. Raise your hand if you think that should go on the board. If you think the second one should go on the board, raise your hand. Now, only vote for one. The fact that you're not voting for the other doesn't mean you don't agree with it or it's not equally as profound. Here we go. So number 1, to be united is a great thing, but to respect the right to be different is maybe even greater. Who thinks that should go on the board? Raise your hand up here. Not the 5th graders yet. Take a look. Okay, and the second quote, respect the opinions of others even if you disagree with them. Who thinks that should go? Okay, now 5th graders, thank you. 5th graders, taking that into consideration. To be united is a great thing, but to respect the right to be different, maybe even greater. Raise your hand if you think that should go on the board. All right, Cougar, I hope you're helping me get an idea. Okay, and the second quote, respect the opinions of others, even if you disagree with them. Okay, it's really close. I'm going to say number 1. What do you think? Yeah, okay, number 1. All right, here we go. It's okay. By the way, your teachers are going to have these quotes, so you can talk about them in your classroom. Maybe you can even put them up in your classroom, the others. Okay, here we go. Number 3. I firmly, and this was said by Julius Erving, a great basketball player. He said, I firmly believe that being respected is a lot more important and a lot greater than being popular. That's number 3. Number 4, now this is big school. I'm not concerned with your liking or disliking me. All I ask is that you respect me as a human being. That was said by Jackie Robinson, who was a great baseball player, the first professional African-American baseball player. Okay, here we go. School. I firmly believe that being respected is a lot more important and a lot greater than being popular. Raise your hands if you think that should go on the board. All right. Number 4, I'm not concerned with your liking or disliking me. All I ask is that you respect me as a human being. Okay, now we're going, thank you, school. Now, 5th grade, you guys have seen what the school thinks, the rest of the school. Number 3, I firmly believe that being respected is a lot more important and a lot greater than being popular. Okay, I think I know where this is going. Looks like you agree with the rest of the school on this one. 4, I'm not concerned with your liking or disliking me. All I ask is that you respect me as a human being. Okay, and by landslide, it's number 4. Okay. Okay, now the last one. Yeah, last one. I'm going to ask the teachers. This one I'm going to ask for the teachers to give your vote instead of the students here. And then 5th graders, you can either decide to go with the teachers or not. Here we go. Number 5. Respect others not because of who they are, but because of who you are. That's 1. That's number, what did I say? That's number 5. Number 6. Give your teachers the respect they deserve, because they are the ones who can help you get where you need to go. So wait, not students, teachers. Let's get a show of hands for number 5. Respect others not because of who they are, but because of who you are. Any teachers out there? Okay. 5th graders, you see who's, all right. And then the number 6, give your teachers the respect they deserve, because they are the ones who can help you get where you need to go. Okay, and 5th graders, Here we go. Last one, number 5. Respect others, not because of who they are, but because of who you are. In other words, you're somebody who shows respect. This one's going to be pretty even. Number 6, give your teachers the respect they deserve because they are the ones who can help you get where you need to go. I'm going to call this one a tie. We'll put them both up. Okay, thanks you guys. That's very helpful. It's helpful to have a council here that can help make these decisions. Okay, now we have a chant that we're going to do to wrap this up. It's a respect chant. Please, I need you to show your respect, listen, and pay attention. Here we go. So if I could get a teacher, there's a brown pad over there. Do we have time to do this? Okay, we're going to go through this so quickly. We're going to, yeah, no, if you could hold it over there for the students to see. Okay, you guys, those of you who were here last year are going to remember how to do this. You read the words in order when they come in this chant. You'll see. We'll go through it once. We're just going to do it quickly. No practicing even. I know you can do it. Hopefully everybody can see one of the pads. Turn the page after the first 4. Here we go. Is it too much to expect that we use our intellect, that we're honest and direct, that we treat each other with respect? Yeah, I like that. Okay, flip the page, get real loud on the respect. Do you want to make a bet that you'll make somebody fret? That means cry. If that person doesn't get treated with respect. Next, one more, or 2 more. Okay, a pirouette, for those who don't know, is a spin. Thank you, Cougar. A ballerina does a pirouette. And a pilot flies a jet. Teachers like to correct. Let's treat them all with respect. Last one. Excellent work on the page. Turning. If you're a giant or a cat, if you're wild or if you're a pet, you should never, ever forget. Everybody needs respect. Thank you, Crocker. Have a great day. I'm going to let Ms. Keller dismiss you. And we'll see you next month. Thank you, 5th graders.
All right, a big hand for Mr. Harrison. There are a few other adults who walked into the room that I want to introduce. So everybody remember the silent cheer? So in the back we have Ms. Jane, who's going to raise her hand. There's Ms. Jane. And we have, are you introducing yourself as Ms. Valeria or Ms. Harlan?
Miss Valeria.
Okay, we have Ms. Valeria, who's raising her hand. We have Ms. Rachel in the back, who's raising her hand. And I'll start this, I thought there was somebody else. Oh, Ms. Shane, 1st grade teacher. And Ms. Judy, I don't think got introduced before. Is there anyone else I missed? All right, thank you guys for a great assembly. We're going to start at this end with Ms. Shane's class, because they're in front. And